Okay, so we have our print statement over here, and it runs pretty well. And so I think that what I'm going to do is make my program run this print statement over and over and over again. So right now I'm just going to do what I know how to do, which is copying and pasting. So I'm just going to make it run a few times, and then right here it says my name is Priscilla 5 times. I feel happy except for the fact that I wanted to say my name is Prasi and not my name is Priscilla. So now what I have to do is I have to go in and individually delete all of the parts that I don't want to each of the strings. Now I run a risk of getting an error, and it just takes a long time in general, which makes it pretty inconvenient and not exactly something that most developers would recommend in healthy and good code. Since that took a lot of time, and most of the time, what you want to do is reduce the time it takes you to write the code. However, there is a very easy fix to this, and it's called a variable. So for demo purposes, I'm just gonna comment out all of this code. I use the shortcut command / on my Mac, but if you're on a PC or Windows, what you want to do is control / and it should comment out all of that code in one swoop. But anyways, a variable is kind of like associating a word with a value in your code. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have reached the level of math where you find letters in it, algebra. In algebra, basically you have a variable like x or y, x, and it's associated with a number like 4 or 79 or 1 million, which I'm too lazy to accurately type out. And a variable in Python is pretty much no different. How you declare it is you basically think up of a name you want to give your value. For this example, we are going to be using the string inside of this print statement, my name is Prasi, as our value. And for simplicity's sake, let's just call our variable name. And we'll so name is the keyword or the word that is going to be associated with our value. After we type out name, what we're going to do is we are going to put an equal sign next to it. And you don't have to have these spaces. It works fine without them, but I just think that it looks a lot cleaner and more understandable with the spaces. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this string over and paste it. Now, name is associated with my name is Prasi. And now, if we try printing out name, we don't need these quotation marks because name is a value already inside our system. So our computer knows, hey, this is something that we know the value of because it's right over here. And what it does is that when the computer sees the name variable being used in our code, it's immediately going to track back over here and get the value of name and put it in, or replace name with that. This makes our life easier because even if we have let's make sure that this works first. Yup, it does. As you can see here, there is literally no difference between these two statements because the value of this print statement and the value of name are the exact same. But the thing about name is, we can take all of these print statements over here, my name is Prasi, blah, 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 and we can just have them all as name. Usually you wouldn't be doing the substitution individually, so since variables are often declared before you write the print statements, but for demonstration's sake, And now you have 6 instances of the same name. However, if I want to change my name is Prasi to my name is Priscilla, I would have for these ones, which are my hard-coded ones, or the ones that have the string actually inside, we can go right up to name, change it, and bam, half of our values are running as my name is Priscilla. Now, if I wanted to change these 4, however, I still have to go in and type it by hand, which, as we've covered before, it's inconvenient. That's the introduction to a variable.